But like I was talking about just now, my situation, my living situation. I live at home with my mother. I pay $15.65 a month in bills, and it's all beneficial for me, kind of, sorta, because my daughter and mother get to look down on me. Because she thought I was up, she do her hardest to knock me down. Why? Because she's part of the new generation of women. What women? The ones that like to say, I don't need help, I can do it by myself, but then turn around and complain that they got to do it by themselves. That generation of women. So, as long as she could look down on me, she's happy. As long as she's happy, she's off my back. As long as she's off my back, I'm happy. Because I do what I'm supposed to as a father. It just makes her feel better when she just says shit like that. Or to say shit like that. But you know how petty I am? I've been doing everything right. Not just because I'm supposed to, but to make her look crazy every time she say shit like that. That's how petty I am. I'm doing actually so good that as a father, right? Not even personally. As a father, that if she complained about me, whoever she complaining to that know me, or even have a brain looking in, be like, bitch, you crazy. That's how petty I am. Like, what the hell you got to complain about again? Your daughter's over there every weekend. Like, my my daughter wanted to go to a party this weekend at a friend's house that lived close to her mom. So she's like, can I stay home? Cool, fine, whatever. But my daughter's here every weekend to the point where it's like, if I was dating her, I would think she's a bad mother. Like, you always talk about your kid, but I never see you with your kid. You know? So, it's just the pettiness in me. Just the pettiness in me. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to do anyway. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do anyway as a father. It's one of my prides and joy. I always want to be the man. You know? And you can't be the man without taking care of your business. And that's just the facts of life. So I make sure I take care of my business. But I go the extra to be petty. Like, there's nothing my daughter really need. Christmas, my daughter asks for clothes. Because there's nothing else she needs. She's like, I'm like, what you want for Christmas? Nah, clothes. I'm like, cool. So that works for me. Sorry, y'all. I got booted from the last thing. My last stream. I was not done. I was in the middle of eating and they booted me. Jackasses. Like, your connection to the server has been lost. You have been on this shit far too long. Like, shit, this shit ain't easy. But anyway, right now, I'm sitting here talking about being petty. At least, you know, on the grounds of being a good person, being a good father. Not petty in a bad way, but petty in a good way. For example, like I said, my daughter didn't need anything, you know, for Christmas. I'm like, what you want? She's like, I don't know, clothes. I'm like, you sure? Out of all the things you can get, clothes. You want clothes? She's like, yeah. But because her mother is petty, that kind of was going to be mandatory anyway. Because, you see, back to school shopping, Dad does two things. Dad buys the wardrobe, and Dad buys the school supplies. We happened to go back to school shopping on my daughter's birthday this year. So I'm like, cool. You know, we're going to go to dinner. We're going to go back to school shopping. Did I use that one? I did. Nah, but it's a little dark. We're going to go back to school shopping. And we're going to go out to eat. I was going to take her to the Ralph Lauren restaurant. She's all like, I want my mother to come. I'm like, your mama don't get that from me. So we ended up going to Red Lobster instead. Right? We went to Red Lobster. We went to the mall because you got to go back to school shopping, get your wardrobe together. Because I got to dad up the wardrobe. You know, I got to make sure your clothes is approved. So, my daughter's like, cool. She ain't got no problem with it. First mother's a jerk. Like, if we go to Red Lobster, we go to eat first. She's like, I hope this Red Lobster don't smell like pee. I'm like, while Red Lobster may be commercial, Red Lobster isn't, you know, it's not low class, low brow. So maybe that was just your date that smelled like pee. Maybe it was you that smelled like pee. You know, I get sometimes the lobster tank may not be clean wherever you went, but I can assure you it's not low class. Right? So she just mad because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as dad. You know? So, I'll make that yellow. That means this wall gotta be yellow. So we get to Red Lobster. Dinner wasn't bad. You know, I guess she thought she was gonna make me mad. She's like, I'm not gonna finish my food. Whatever. Take it home. Shit. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, I grew up from that boy that was dating you that was only making $120 a week. Maybe you still see me as that kid. You know? But we end up going shopping after that because that was the plan. Food and then shopping. You know? She was a bitch. When it came down to shopping. The whole point of me taking my daughter shopping is to make sure I dad up the clothes. You know? Make sure it's not too tight, it's not too revealing. All of this stuff. So everything I pick out, because my daughter like, I want this. I'm like, well, no, you're not getting that because of this. You know, here's why. You're not wearing t-shirts to school. You're not wearing t-shirts to school, even though you don't have uniform, because it's not professional. End of the day, it's just not professional. No. You don't have to wear a uniform, so you're not gonna understand a uniform when you need to wear a uniform. You're not gonna understand or comprehend that you have to wear certain attire a little later on down the line. Not even that she won't. It's just, it's not gonna work for me, okay? So, fuck what you're talking about. I'm not buying you no t-shirt. Her mother like, well, if she's not gonna want to wear the clothes that you buy, ain't no point in you buying her clothes. And, you know, just being a sourpuss. Okay. Fine. So we didn't buy any clothes that day. Because the energy was so negative, she didn't even get a birthday gift. She didn't want to get a birthday gift. It's just funky in the air. You know? Like, so she didn't even get her birthday gift. Like, whatever. Whenever you're ready to get one, you'll get one. So fast forward to Christmas. She like, what you want for Christmas? My daughter. You know, I'm asking her what she wants. She like, clothes. I'm like, yeah, because you need winter clothes now. Because you didn't take the opportunity to get the clothes back to school shopping. So now you need clothes. It's not even a question. You know? So let's go get you some clothes. I bought her the same clothes. I went shopping this time on my own. And I bought her the same clothes, the same type of clothes I would have got her for back to school. And she loved the clothes. Like, I know. Because dad knows fashion. Dad don't want you out here looking like a bum. First and foremost. You know, I'm not into clothes, but I know what looks nice. You know, I'm not a person that's like, I want like, I don't know. I'm not a person that's like, oh, that's the hotness or whatever. It's just, this looks nice. This looks conservative, but you could still be cute in it. So many words, right? Because first, you want to be cute. I want you to look cute. I don't want people to be like, that's his daughter. you know, because I walk out this motherfucker hoping I look handsome. You know, I say hoping because it's still perspective. Some women don't like men in slacks and a button up. Some women like their men in jeans and looking like they're at a rap video. A man in slacks and button up just isn't appealing. So, I try my best. I got her clothes. She love it. But that goes to fighting, like I said last stream that I was booted from. Fighting the norms, I guess, the energy of her mother. Because if I didn't have to fight the energy of her mother, she'd have got that clothes for Christmas, and then I probably would have had to ball out on toys, or something. But her mother wanted to be funky with the energy. She didn't get any clothes. Now for Christmas, she has no choice but to want clothes, because she don't have any new clothes. She didn't get any new clothes for school. So now her Christmas just was like, shit, I need clothes. Fine by me. So I bought her clothes. I bought her a game for her Switch that I got her last year. And I bought her a drone. Spent like $200 on clothes. Bought her a drone. And Mario Kart 8. So I'm like, you came out pretty good. But finding the energy. I keep running up behind your mama all you want. Mama's still single too. Like, I'm single. But at least I've had a relationship or two. A serious relationship or two. Your mother hasn't had any serious relationships. At least not that we know of. So, grain of salt there. It's not my business. I don't really give a shit. But it matters to my daughter, because my daughter believes that her mother don't want to date. She believes that her mother, isn't getting hit on or whatever. And I had this conversation with her. I'm like, you better start introducing your daughter to whoever you date. I've experienced it with my mother. Like, motherfuckers feel, they don't want to introduce you to somebody until they're serious, to avoid any problems in the house, right? But that's causing the problems in the house. Because let's say you dating this motherfucker, you got serious, you bring him home, What if your child don't like him? You gonna say fuck this serious relationship, or you gonna say fuck your child? There is no in between because this situation is serious to the point now, right, in your mind that you know, oh, I could bring him home because this is his new home or whatever. Right. What if your child like, I don't like this motherfucker? You know, like, too bad. It's gonna be a point where it's fuck them or fuck your child because you didn't want to introduce and see how this motherfucker even interact with your child. What if this motherfucker don't even like your child? What then? So let's say y'all been dating a year, right, before you even introduce. Right. You gonna say fuck a year relationship because your child don't like him? Or you gonna say fuck your child? I know a lot of women that have that problem. That's why if I can't meet your child after about 2 months of dating, I'm gonna assume two things. Either you're still fucking your baby daddy or you're a horrible mother. Because I'm not gonna waste my time and then get to your house, meet your child, and your child like, I don't like him because I don't know. You know, whatever a kid's reason is. And now your kid really won't like me because you like, well, fuck that. I like him. He's gonna stay. And now there's tension in the house. You know? Because that happens. Now we just wasted a year of our life playing, pretending that, you know, this is right, even though we both got kids and we ain't stopped to see how the kids feel. Right? You date a motherfucker for a year, you bring him home, and your kid like, I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like the way this motherfucker look at me. You know, this motherfucker makes me uncomfortable. What do you do? Do you toss away the year? Or do you say, oh, you're just a jealous kid that don't want to give up their mother? This is real shit to think about. So, you know, my daughter's a caring person. She's not gonna care per se, not unless she really don't like the person, then she gonna speak up. But my daughter's gonna be like, shit, that's your business, that's your prerogative. But she believed that her mother don't even care for dating. I'm like, you know, your mom's not ugly. I'm the one being the responsible parent. That's what I say. I go above and beyond. I'm the one being a responsible parent. Like, well, you know your mom's not ugly, right? You know somebody's going to want to date your mom. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm like, you know, that's what I mean by just being honest with motherfuckers. Like, somebody gonna want to. You know, your mom probably got a boyfriend somewhere. Ain't not my mom. Like, okay, she don't even want to comprehend that. So when her mama brings somebody home, and the sting of her mom having a boyfriend actually sting her ass, she not gonna like it. What will you do then? Once I get a little serious, where I'm like, this is more than just sex. Next stop, I'm gonna introduce you to my daughter. Here, say hi to my daughter. Meet my daughter. Because if she don't give you the stamp of approval, then it's back to just being a booty call. Right? You're lucky you're still a booty call. So, you know, I've dated women with kids. Like I said, after 3 months, I ain't met your kids. I'm assuming that you either still fucking their dad. Right? Can't put that there. I'm assuming you either still fucking their dad, or your your kids are bad, or you don't take me serious. Because if we are to get serious and you have kids, we have to see how the kids interact with me, how I interact with the kids. So I got to see if I even like your kids. What if I'm dating you for this long, then I don't even like your kids? You know? What if I don't like your kids? Am I supposed to stay around? Right? Like, that's a lot of questions. But now you want me to take a year of my life to figure out if I even like your kids. It's almost the same color. Right? If I kind of sort of like your kids, or right, if I even like them. Because it goes both ways. I gotta like them little motherfuckers. Or them big motherfuckers. However, you know, gotta like them. Oh, because of the door. Okay, that's acceptable. So what we're gonna do is remove, motherfucker. So that's just something motherfuckers have to think about. I haven't ran into any kids that don't like me. The closest thing to a child not liking me was my ex. The ex I was talking about last stream that, the relationship just ended soon and her daughter wanted her parents to get back together. The one that told me, like, my mama slept in the bed with my daddy. Wink, wink. You know what that means, sucker. you know, she was the only one that even remotely did anything like that was like, oh, you know, if I could get him out of here, I would. So I'm not bad with kids. I have a daughter. That's one thing I'm not bad with kids. Because part of me is a big kid. Although I like being the man and handling my business, I enjoy the fact that I'm trying to keep the kid alive inside of me. Because once the kid inside of you dies, it's kind of a wrap. As far as innocence, I guess is the word. As far as your optimism to the world. As far as, like, tomorrow could be a better day. Once that kid in you die, all that shit died with you. That's why I do my best to keep the kid alive inside of me. Because I don't want that to die in me. My optimism to the world, for the world, I want the world to be able to live. I want to see the world as as that it can get better. Personally, I want that. Some people don't want that. You know? That's why people that can't see the world for what it is, it's just like us. Like, I don't know. If you want the kid to die in you, let the kid die in you. I don't want that. End of the day. That's where my light comes from. The adult in me, the kid in me, is still the one that's like, I want to be the best adult I can be. Without the kid in me, I wouldn't want to be the best adult I could be. So that's why the the uptight conservative, the conservative got to stick up my butt type. No, I don't know. I like reserved women, but I don't like women that have a stick up their butt. So where's the excitement? Where is the, like, you know, the adventure, the lust for adventure, or there's still so much life to live type, I guess. Right. There's a difference between reserved for my household. Like, all of me is not for the world. Right now, I'm only telling y'all this because I spend 20 million hours streaming. Get what I'm saying? And this is my safe space. Gaming is my safe space. It's where, all of this, right? But to be like, all of me is not for the world. But you have to know how to turn off that this isn't for the world to, this is for my household type shit. Like, you should be serious at work. You shouldn't always have to be uptight at home. You shouldn't have to walk home and act like you gotta stick up your butt. Leave all that shit at the door. Now, if I did something, then I did something, right? But leave all that shit at the door. That's why it reflects in my bills. Like I said, when you walk in that door, are you hungry? That's why you see the kitchen first. Or the bathroom. Do you got to use the bathroom? Do you have to relieve yourself? Do you have to relieve yourself? Are you hungry before you come in with the negative energy from the world? Ask yourself that before you come bring all that negative energy to me. Like, I get it, baby. The world will make you angry. But did I make you angry today? Did I do something? Like, no, I'm just stressed about, or I'm stressed about. Okay. So why are you taking out that energy on me? Whoops, that is not what I'm doing. Right. So why are you taking out that frustration on me, baby? Come here. Here. Go take a hot bath. Right? Go take a hot bath. I'm going to get you your favorite comfort food. And come lay up with me and tell me what's wrong. Let's see if you need, if you just need to vent, I could do that. But if you need me to solve your problems, let's see if we can find a solution. to what's going on. You know, tell me what's wrong. I'll try my best not to be like, so here's what I would do. Because I'm getting better at that. I'm trying to get better at that because sometimes people don't want an answer. They just want to vent. So I'm trying to get better at listening to not solve the problem, but for you to vent. So tell me what's the problem. Vent to me, baby. And then if I can refrain from saying, here's what I would do, what I'm going to say is, would you like me to help you solve it? Because I'm trying to mature, not just trying to mature. You know, I'm maturing. And I want to learn from my past. I want to learn from others. You know, to be a better person for the people I love. That's just not, you know, the woman in my life I'm in love with or, you know, stuff like that. But also, you know, everybody, just everybody in my life that I love. But I hear that complaint from a lot of women, or at least on social media. I can't say from a lot of women. You know, social media and all this other shit. You hear it from multiple women. I don't want a man to solve my problems, but I may need someone to talk about my problems with. Right? So I'm getting better at, so baby, do you want to, what would you like to, how would you like to solve it? What would you like to do about it? You know, getting better at that. Would you like me to help you solve it? Would you like me to help you? Or did you just want to talk about it? Because if you know, it's as me, as me, I enjoy solving problems. I enjoy a good puzzle, except in video games. I hate puzzles in video games. But if there's something for me to solve, once I get, you know, balls deep in some shit, or I get excited about, yes, I get to solve a fucking problem, you know, and I'm ready to throw myself into it. Shit, ain't nothing I could, you know, I can't solve. And if there is, if, you know, there is, it's nothing we can't solve. And if there's something we can't solve, then maybe we need to say, fuck it. You know, we got to go to an expert. Right? Got to go to an expert at this point. Let's go overlap. Dang it. What if we do it that way? So we can move one down, then it's going to overlap again. Dang it. So, I've been getting better, y'all. Trying to get better at the very least at this. Sometimes it takes practice. And I don't want to just, you know, I've been trying to practice these things a little bit. You know, it's tough. It's a tough thing. Of course you're too goddamn big. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. this. That's the problem. I'll be pissed if it is. It is not. That's just the back of it. That's as far as it goes back. Nah. But yeah. You know, it sounds good in theory, but it still takes practice or execution. I don't want to say practice. I'm going to use the word execution. It still takes execution. So, you know, I could talk a good game. Still got to put it to use when the opportunity arises. Shit, when I get the chance, I got to make sure I execute properly. But I've been getting my practice in. Technically, I've been getting my practice in because I work in the home health field. Now, what does that have to do with anything? You see, I work with people all the time, seniors, and so easy to be like, oh, fuck this shit. You know? But I don't. So, that's a good thing. You know? Like, what's the matter, Grandpa? Like, this shit right here is making me freaking frustrated. Why is it frustrating, Grandpa? Because crumple. I have a couple ideas. Would you like to hear them? You know? If you like, sure. Cool. Like, no, fuck that shit. Then, fuck that shit. We'll leave that back upstairs. So, this job has actually helped me a lot with patience. It has helped me with my confidence a bit. Because sometimes old folks are good for your confidence. No, like, listen here. You know, my client, he definitely like with this heartbreak situation. In so many words, been all like, fuck that bitch. You know? motherfuckers be there for you, man. Fuck that bitch. Okay, I can't say that just yet. Okay. But you're a catch. At least to me. So, keep that in mind. Some people don't know what they got. I gotta thank you. So, it mean a lot. Yeah. So, like, here's what I mean by taking real world application and applying it to things like this game, right? Do you know how I got good at color palettes? Home Depot. Home Depot let me understand how they set up color palettes. Now, just like that, these color palettes are set up like Home Depot. They give you a color, and usually the colors right around it are colors that go nice with the color. Especially up and down. They give you the color palette as it is. So they try to organize it so that it's easy to pick out color palettes. We're just going to do the same thing in here. We're just going to inverse it. Just switch the walls. Go under the molding and not through the molding. I once went on a date with this chick to Home Depot. She took me on a date to Home Depot. Like, I'm gonna be painting, and I need help picking out paint and primer and shit. Whatever. Let's go. So, no, she was impressed. She's like, how you know this shit? I'm like, listen here, lady. I've been doing this shit since been doing this shit. But I actually used to do property preservation and restoration. So, I know how to do a little bit of things. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm not confident enough, honestly. I learned the most valuable thing when it came to that shit. When in doubt, pull some money out. You can always pay somebody. Yep. When in doubt, pull some money out. How long have I been doing? It's almost been an hour. God damn. Like, my last stream was, what, 4.5 hours? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm missing. Go back on this side. Up here. Super subtle sauce for the closets. How good of a job you get depends on how much money you get. Because there's always somebody skilled that'll be able to do it for cheap. Because they either like it, because you might get lucky and find somebody that like it and just like, shit, I do this shit for fun. You know? You just might. Or you might find somebody with a habit. It's like, shit, come on, give me what you got. Give me what you got, man. Like, I'll get the work done first. You know? Or you just might find a cheap contractor who's not necessarily as skilled but can get the job done. You get what you pay for, though, sometimes. Just remember that. If you got the money, pay it up. Don't be cheap because you want to pocket some money. If you got the money, pay it up. Because you're just gonna end up cheating yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So, you know, but if you can't, you better watch that good old YouTube tutorial. For real. Because remember, just because you might be embarrassed you have to look at a tutorial, the same person that you're hiring to do something at one point had to learn this shit. Whether it's a mentor that gave them hands-on experience and walked them through this shit, or, you know, it's a schooling thing. Like, motherfuckers had to learn this shit too. Don't be ever afraid to seek knowledge on something that you need to know. You just can't be afraid. It's easy to be afraid. it's not easy to, put forth the effort. It's not easy to sit there and exercise discipline. I don't like that. What time is it? 9:30. Okay, 11 o'clock. I promise 11 o'clock, whether I'm done or not, I am going to go to Tekken and exercise. I gotta exercise. Doing push-ups for charity. I just got my t-shirt today for St. Jude Children's Hospital. And it's 100 push-ups a day for the month of January. So that's 3,100 push-ups, 3,100 push-ups total for the month. So I have missed a day or two, but I do make them up when I miss them. I've been exercising. Wait a second. I just didn't add any goddamn pictures in these things. I'm like, that ain't the same damn apartment. I mean, not apartment, but townhouse. Because the damn dresser's so big. Take up too much damn space. I don't need anything on that wall. But actually gonna get us a nice wide one here. What the fudge cakes, man. Because of the door. Because of the door. I'm fine. That works. We'll stay up here since we're up here. That's just gonna look stupid over there. So nothing goes there. We'll look over here. That's creepy. I want some man blowing in the saxophone looking at me while I'm going to sleep. Tell me how you like the way I blow this shit. Want to hear some music? Want me to put you to sleep? No, weirdo. Not at all. But I'm here with a whole Jack Skellington mask on top of a Spider-Man picture with my chain on. I cracked my Jack Skellington mask. I used to have it on actually I used to wear it on my book bag just to have a little bit of life, a little bit of personality. But I cracked it. I ended up leaning on the wall on the train. cracked my mask, so I'm like, I gotta retire it. I can't wear it out anymore. Because the door's in the way. Oh, fuck it. Like 2 tears in the bucket. Ah, lucky. You're lucky. Like that person really lost cats. I ain't got time. You ain't got shit but time. Shut up, boo. I told y'all I miss my best friend. Hey, nigga, you went on a whole 2-hour conversation about that. We don't want to hear that shit. That's one of her favorite burgers. Whoa. I think of it every time I say it. I think of her every time I say it. Not me. She just say it a lot though. When she talking about shit that piss her off, or somebody that jackass and fool. Those are the 2 words, 2 things I get from her. If you hear me use those words a lot, her. When she get on her rant and she be pissed and she talk about somebody that piss her off, like this jackass. Let me tell you what this fool did. So jackass decided, like, I love that woman. She wanna be a jackass. Anyway, focus. Let's focus up. I don't wanna. Can I cover up 2 with 1? Son of a bitch. My God, you tried, buddy. Close but no cigar. Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 do. Come play with me. Now come play with us. Made me think straight scary movie. Do 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 do. Now it's stuck in my head. Son of a bitch. Like you rang? Not you, sir. Not you. I was just speaking out loud. How rude. What if you said that in some like? What if you said son of a bitch and somebody just popped up? You called. Am I the only one that think dumb shit like that? No, yes, sir. Your dumb ass is the only one that think that shit. Oh, okay. Just had to ask. Wait, I fucked it up. It just gets stuck in my head. Now you understand how my mind works and probably why I'm single. What the fuck is? Oh, nah. I was wondering where the smaller ones were. I could put those if I wanted to over the stuff in the kitchen. That's gonna take too much work. I gotta remove cabinets and all that shit. Fuck that. I sure was wondering where the fuck that shit was. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's an ugly ass green. I like this green. This lime green is a nice green. That other green in the for the thing is ugly. Actually, keep that lime green one in the middle, right? I'll take this. And I can't put one there because too close to that stuff over there. Boom, 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 boom. We definitely gotta put a picture or so up there. That shit looks so naked. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Elephant in the room. I'm glad her kids like me. They're pretty cool. Her daughter. I didn't mean for the kids to get involved. I wonder how they feel about it all. So, here was my way of keeping it on her mind, or putting it on her mind, right? Elephant in the room made me think about that. Because I was like, damn, how am I going to go about this proposal? Right? So, I walked in with the chain off, and on the chain, I had the ring. No, because I already told her, like I said, I told her about it. I'm like, look, I'm going to buy you the bracelet, and then I'm going to buy you the ring. And then after I propose, if you say yes, we're going to go ring shopping. You know? So, like I said, I didn't mean to get the kids involved, right? It completely happened by mistake. So, check you up a notch. Boom. So, I was waiting all night. I was fiddling with the ring all night on my chain. So, motherfuckers in the house see it. You know? I go to her. I've waiting to catch her all night by herself. Finally, she go in the room. I'm like, cool. I wasn't gonna catch her to propose. I wanted to put it on her mind that I am going to do this tonight. I'm not bullshitting with you. I'm not pussyfooting around with this shit. So she a little busy, a little relaxed. She's comfortable enough. Take the chain off, and I was like, here, wear this for me for a second. Without thinking, she put her head in the chain, and she looked down at it. She like, what's this? I'm like, what you think? She looked down, and I walk off. As she look at the ring, I walk off. Aha. She panicked, I guess, and she gave the ring to her daughter. She gave the chain with the ring on it to her daughter. Her daughter finally come out the room and come sit next to me. This is her youngest daughter, and she sit next to me. She looking at the ring. She look at me. She look at the ring. She look at me. She look at the ring. She look at me. Finally, she like, this for my mama? I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, this for my mama? I'm like, what's that? Throw her off real quick. She's like, huh? And I go run. I go run into the living room. She followed me into the living room like, this for my mama? I don't know what you're talking about. She like, oh, this for my mama. She run into the room with her sister. I guess they discuss it. So now all night, she waiting for me to propose to her mama. I didn't want the kids to get involved, really. I wanted her to make her decision, and then we'd figure out as a group how we gonna tell the kid. But she's like, oh, that's my mama. Basically, that shit. But that wasn't my fault. That was her fault because she panicked and she gave it to her daughter. So everybody leave for the night. I'm still there. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere until I do this shit. It's like, whatever. The kid, she waiting up. Like, by the time this time come though, I wanted to get down on one knee and propose. So I took off the ring off the chain and I replaced it with a wedding band that I had. I found a wedding band. Just like I found the chain. I actually found a wedding band and shit. And I put the wedding band back on the chain. So she waiting. She see the ring, she like, when you gonna give my mama the ring? I'm like, what ring? It's like the ring on your chain. She look at the ring on my chain, and now it's the wedding band and not the ring I'm gonna use to propose. She's like, that ain't the ring. What's the ring? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh man, So I wonder how that conversation went with the kid. But she was excited. The oldest daughter, she wanted to see too what was gonna happen. And so to shut them up, I'm like, pass me that box on the desk. The box on the desk was the bracelet I got her. The one that matches my daughter and my mother. So I'm like, pass me that. They pass it to me. I'm like, I give it to my best friend. And because that was to represent the 23 years of friendship. Irregardless of what happens tonight, you will forever be my best friend. You will forever hold a special place in my heart, irregardless of however this shit turned out tonight. And I wanted to make sure she knew that. I'm like, this is for 23 years of friendship. This is for being my best friend and for always being my best friend, you know. And she's like, I told you don't get me no jewelry because I'm not gonna do shit but just give it straight to the kids. I'm like, so she said that in front of her, the kid. I'm like, oh, so kids, that's your mother's. She's special. She's special to me. That's hers. I had to make sure I let them know. Don't, that's your mother's. But, like, I flew up my shit like, what the fuck the ring? I want to see you perform. Like, no, because, this is between us. This is for adults. This is between adults. Get on. But I felt so happy from her daughter's reaction to it. Because I'm like, they approve. At least she approved. And she was the one I was most afraid of not approving. Because she's a little tough cookie. But she princess out all the way. Oh, that shit was crazy. She just for my mama. That was her excitement. She was just like, this for my mama. This for my mama. Like, for real? You gonna propose? So I'm happy I got the approval of the kids. At least the girls. Boys lingering around a little bit. But they ain't really say much. The boys like me though. They cool. Me and her oldest boys, our bonding group, we're the Power Rangers. Her oldest son, he like, I'm the Green Ranger. I'm like, fuck, you little shit. I wanted the Green Ranger. But fine, you can be the Green Ranger. I'm the White Ranger. And then her second oldest, he's the Red Ranger. I'm like, cool. The two youngest don't really know, Power Rangers like that. I'm like, that's the Blue Ranger and that's the Black Ranger. But that's us as far as bonding. Didn't I just use these? Yeah, I used these over there. So, for us as, to bond, we're the Power Rangers. I love them kids. Like, they like, they're familiar with me because I've been around since they've been kids. They just don't know, like, exactly what to feel about me. But they know they like me. They just don't know. They like, where does he really stand? At times. But they like me. And that's one of the best things. That's important for me. Like Mariah, like my daughter, she like her. She got her moments though. She like, cause anytime I talk about her, I used to get excited. I used to get really excited talking about her. And then I got stood up a few times. And my daughter didn't like that. She cool when she don't stand you up. I don't like the fact that she did that. My gosh, shut up, kid. But that's because she's protective of dad. She's like, I like her, though. I ain't got no beef with her. Not cool. So, let's work on it. Hopefully, we still get to work on it. I smell pizza. Either I'm on some fat shit or I smell frozen pizza. I smell frozen pizza. Find out. Feel like I'm on some bad shit. But I know pizza. That my friend is frozen pizza. That would be the square cell. Nope. Because you gotta illuminate the stairs. I'm never more happier than when I'm with that one. I never feel. I feel so alone when I'm not with her. I think I love her. Yeah, but I know I love her. That ain't the question. Love. Never knew what I was missing. But that's how I feel for reals. For realsies. I was excited. Oh shit, because she was so excited. She was so excited. She's like, "This for my mama. It's for my mama. Oh shit." Basically, she should have said, "Oh shit." Like, oh. We just waiting on her mama to come around. Like, oh shit. Now she a daddy's girl. So for her to kind of be that excited about it, I'm excited. Just yay. I've been excited about it. Just yay, man. Yay. I hope. odds forever be in my favor. Scary, man. Because what if that was the last time I ever seen her? Like, the whole point of it was so that it's not the last time I ever see her. And what if it turned out to be the last time I ever see her? Ironic, huh? Sad. Sad to think. Sad to think about. Trying to stay on lighthearted about it. But it is sad to think about. So, you know what we're going to think about? Titties. I like titties. Who don't like titties? Yep, that's where I'm gonna go with that conversation. I laugh to cover up the pain. This boy got style. Oh my lord. I don't even be knowing where this inspiration come from. Sometimes I just pull it out my ass. No homo. Like all the homo. You guys ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? I think of that every time I say no homo now. And I try not to say it. You know, it's not, you know, I get that some people don't like it. But fuck you. I don't like onions. But sometimes I still make my food with onions. So, deal with it. But, yeah. There was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I forget who it was by. It was a joke. He was like, "You do mean no homo, right?" He said something. He's like, "You do mean no homo, right?" He's like, "No, all the homo." And it was just funny. It was hilarious to me. You know. That shit's funny. Never knew what I was missing. So speaking of kissing, you know I never kissed her. All this and I never kissed her. Before you judge me, hear me out. Well, like passionately kiss her on the lips and shit. You know, of course, she get all the kisses on the cheek. I might still a kiss on the neck somewhere. Alright, that is not what I wanted. But I never kissed her. You know why I never kissed her? There was this one time I wanted to kiss her so bad. Right? But I didn't because I was afraid. That's what I mean by like I was afraid. Like, what if I do and this, or what if I do and that? You know, like, what if I kiss her like I love her? Like, I ain't never kissed no woman before, and she just like not into it. I blame goddamn Disney movies. You know, because when you love somebody, you know, give in like that. You know, you hope that it's received. You know, like what if she, right? What if it's not received well? It's scary. For realsies, it's scary. Just care for it that much. I never cared for somebody that much. Like I said, I done treated some women like I love them. As far as shit like that. You know? No, and I didn't. And here it is, the woman I'm in love with. And I'm afraid. That's why I said it meant so much to do it. All the opportunities I blew. No homo. But, you know, like the last time we bumped uglies. I did. I wanted to, but I didn't. You know why? Because I broke down like a little bitch. I would have broke down like a little bitch. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't ever leave me. Like, should I don't know, maybe, right? You only get one shot, not miss your chance to blow. I fucked up Eminem, I didn't listen. Now I may never get another chance. What do I do, Slim Shady? You know what he just told me? Still got them draws, though. I'm just trying to make myself happier, that's all. Just trying to make myself happier and not think about wasted opportunities. Okay. just, like physically. Like, I got the chance to love her. Touch her. Hold her. Kiss her. Hey, right, my God. Ain't like I had never put my lips on her. Anyways, we only got one more unit left. Then we gotta paint the outside. We gotta paint this too, but for the most part. What did I not? What? I thought I did. No, because you were busy. Oh yeah, that's why I said I wasn't gonna do it. I wanted to see what rugs I was gonna do first, to see if I could find something to match the rugs. Probably do. About to snap. I thought I put that shit up. I know. No, you didn't. I didn't paint down here either. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Give me Disa. And give me. Let's go check out the primary colors. This works. That looks fun. Doesn't it? It looks fun. Oh, make sure I hit them half walls. Get the inside of them. And then we shall go something dark. Dark red or dark blue? Dark red it is. Hey, you guys, don't tell my Apex buddies about this. Who, me? No, I wasn't building and decorating shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I destroy stuff, fellas. All this nigga was building. He up there painting walls and shit. Mr. Strong Apex man. Mr. Murder, kill. Okay, we're finally done downstairs. Paint. You know what? We're just gonna do solid colors. One solid color up here. I'm gonna get lazy a bit. I've been wanting to do a silver or gray for a while. I chose that already. Okay. That's not the color I just chose, is it? No. Okay, so that works. We do inside there to hit that circle button. Do inside there, hit that circle button. Where's that damn closet? It will do inside there. Was that the right spot? That was. Now that silver just ain't popping, right? That gray. It's just not it. Just ugly ass green. Then bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. I need y'all to do something like that. What y'all doing, man? Y'all gonna get me killed. Thinking of Black Knight. Why I gotta be Black Knight, my brother? This is. Oh, you know what? Just back up, back up. You know, those two are kind of similar. Too bad. So sad. Nope, don't deal with it, Brandon. Do not touch it. I can't help it. Oh, I can't help it. Nope, 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 nope. Fuck me. It's not even like I get a happy ending. Put that. Then we're gonna flip this. One more. It's impossible just Right, stay still and not push back and lean back. Thank you, thank you. Blah, 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 blah. I did not add any Mickey freaking posters. Give me anything on the wall here. I was looking like that is hideous. Give me you. Pull around from what we got. Ah, that happens to fit perfectly there. We need one more. Now it looks like somebody might live there. Might be a little blind, but because this wallpaper is so fucking ugly. This wallpaper is so ugly. I hate that ugly ass wallpaper. But I wanted to use stuff I haven't used. I wanted to do something I didn't do. So, anyways. Matter of fact, where you at? Give me YouTube. Tired of. I'm just getting at the end of. I'm at the end of my wits with half the shit that gets in. I got a list. Here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Big. Andre from Outkast, Jada Corrupt, Nas, and then me. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, this shit does not offend me. That's why you see me walking around like nothing's bothering me. Even though half you people got a fucking problem with me. You hate it, but you know respect you got to give me. The press and sweat dream, like Bobby and Whitney. Nate hit me. Oh, now they're just trying to bullshit me. How am I missing the one in the middle? I am not a robot. Are you sure, nigga, you've been sitting here playing this shit for 8 hours? It's only been 6. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Spanish worlds. I need something sweet. I need some comfort food. What's that thing I used to eat all the time? Oh yeah, coochie. Anybody got some coochie to spare? That's not what I was doing, was it? I was doing that. I think. Back upstairs. It was not. I was looking for posters and stuff. Nope, you know what? No one gets posters there. How long I've been playing? Almost 2 hours. That'll be 7 hours. Total. Okay. I am going to call this one a night. I'll finish up tomorrow because if I keep going right now, what I'm going to do is half-ass the job. I don't want to half-ass the job. So, to finish it out, we're going to build. Give me these. Oh, we got inside. Paneling, what we got in paneling? Whoops. Then we go here. About to distract him, right? Closets. Space in the closets. As to why it just doesn't go. What the fudge cakes? Right back. It's not a bad looking build. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Whoops. Round you up. I never thought of going the other way. Look like a barn then, don't it? That actually looks a little bit better, to me personally. Because then it looked like it's supposed to have, tight edges somewhere. Makes me feel like I should put one in the front though. There is no conjoining space to put the roof. I would have to create a whole room down here. Then put a roof. Then delete the room down here. Which would disrupt all of that shit down there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. That's actually an interesting pattern. But is that transparent? That is transparent. Yeah. How about a grass hut? Roof type of thing. I gotta go press that thing. I don't think I have the what you call it. No solar panels. Okay, because I don't have the Eco Life thing. Alright, you guys. Meet me in Tekken in about 15 minutes. I got 100 push-ups to do. That's 10 matches. Then I'll jump back into the Tekken story mode. This has been Brandon Gordon Gav, the one, Be Easy, on PSN, and The Sims 4. GG. Good game, Gab Games. GabGames.com. Talk about it.